One day there was a miller who was poor, who had a beautiful daughter. They were from a poor family. In fulfilling their need, they were forced to ask for help from a rich king in their village. Now it happened that he had to go and talk to the king. In order to make himself appear important, he said to him,
I have a daughter who can spin straw into gold.
the king said to the miller,
That is an art which pleases me well. If your daughter is as clever as you say, bring her tomorrow to my palace, and I will put her to the test.
and when the girl was brought to the king, he took her into a room which was quite full of straw, gave her spinning wheel and rail, and said,
Now set to work, and if by tomorrow morning early you have not spun this straw into gold during the night, you must die. Ha 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 ha.
Thereupon he himself locked up to the room and left her in it alone. So there sat the poor miller's daughter.
Oh, I don't know. What should I have to do? I have no idea to turn it into gold.
And she grew more and more frightened until at last she began to weep.
Good morning, Mr. Miller. Why are you crying so? I have to spin the straw into gold and I don't know how to do that. If I could do it for you, what will you give it to me? My necklace?
The little man took the necklace, set himself in front of the wheel, and the rails was full. Then he put another on. Second was full too, and so it went on until the morning, when all the straw was spun, and all the rails were full of gold. By daybreak the king was already there, and when he saw the gold he was astonished and delighted. But his heart became only more greedy. He had the miller's daughter taken into another room full of straw, which was much larger, and commanded her to spin it also in one night if she valued her life. The girl didn't know how to help herself, and was crying when the door opened again and the little man appeared.
What will you give me if I spin the straw into a gold for you? The ring on my finger?
The little man took the ring, again began to turn the wheel, and by morning had spun all the straw into glittering gold. The king rejoiced beyond measure at the sight, but still he had not gold enough, and he had the miller's daughter taken into a still larger room full of straw, and said,
You must spin this too in the course of this night, but if you succeed, you shall be my wife.
The girl was alone, and the little man came again for the third time.
What will you give me if I spin the straw for you this time also? I have nothing left that I could give. Then promise me, if you become a queen, you have to give your first child for me. Okay, I promise to you.
And when the king came in the morning and found all as he had wished, he took her in marriage, and the pretty miller's daughter became a queen. After a year, she brought a beautiful child into the world, and she never gave the took to the little man. But suddenly he came into the room.
No, queen, give me your first child. No, I will offer all the riches of the kingdom if you will leave my child. Ha! No! Something alive is there to me than all the treasure in the world.
The queen began to lament and cry, so that the little man pitied her.
Ah, okay, I will give you 3 days. If by that time you find out my name, then shall you keep your child.
The queen thought the whole night of all the names that she had ever heard, and she sent a messenger over the country to inquire far and wide for any other name that there might be. When the little man came the next day,
Is your name Casper, Nausicaa, Balthasar, Patrick, Tom, or Jerry? No, that is not my name.
on the second day, she had inquiries made in the neighborhood as to the names of the people there, and she repeated to the little man the most uncommon and curious.
Is your name Shortstrip, Sheepshock, or Ledgeleg? No, that is not my name.
On the third day, the messenger came back again.
I have not been able to find a single new name, but as I came to a high mountain and saw a ridiculous little man was jumping and shouted,
Ha 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 ha! Glad am I that no one knows that Rumpelstiltskin is my name. Ha 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 ha!
You may imagine how glad the queen was when she heard the name, and when soon afterwards the little man came in.
Now, Queen, what is my name? Is your name Cornet? No. Is your name Harry? No. Perhaps your name is Rumpelstiltskin. Oh! Devil has told you that. Devil has told you that.
The little man was very angry and never ever back again. The end.